Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another stream presented by Yes Lord Entertainment. Salute to everyone. We got a lot we want to cover today. I wasn't going to stream today, but the community people in the Discord are asking, yo, Loon, go live for a minute. So I'm going to come touch base with the people. I need y'all involvement. I'm gonna let y'all call in. I'm gonna let y'all come up and give y'all take on Drake because I really want to save my. I really want to do a real breakdown, and I want to do it on the pod, on the actual pod, right? On the live streams. I don't really want to get in that mode that people really know me for. I want to bring a different element to the live streaming part of it. And so what I want to try to do is just remain interacting with y'all. Of course, you know, I bleed games, so I'm gonna try to get some information, or we're gonna learn together in real time and go over things. But at the end of the day, I believe it's important for me to keep those things separate for the time being. But we're gonna look over this Drake lawsuit, man. You know, I have a clip that went viral with me defending Drake as it pertains to the lawsuit, right? Prior to the defamation side of it, I spoke more to him being instrumental in changing the consumer behavior. I spoke to user acquisition and how that's the most important part of a business when you were in the position that Apple Music and Spotify was in. And for people who say, Loon, how do you know that? Well, there's indicators in the market on top of me being so well versed and well read in this industry. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. But the indicators just on the outside can tell you that when they was when they were in that position, they were giving Drake 20 million for 24 hours. Like I remember when Apple were doing these little exclusive things for this short window because it wasn't important that the music lived there exclusively forever. The goal was just to get people to sign up. We'll deal with keeping them here later, but just get them over here. And once we get them over here, we'll figure out what to do with them. It's the same hustle that you see creators do as it pertains to Patreon or any paywall. It's like, yo, get them there and figure out what to do with them as it pertains to keeping them there. And then you start to see content start to develop in real time. And so you got to be in a position to understand those things, right? And so as I spoke about how instrumental Drake was in that, I always said, yo, man, if this lawsuit gets over to the part where he's focusing on the song, I don't like that. And so what do we have now, ladies and gentlemen? Drake has now produced an official lawsuit against UMG Recordings. Let's put that on the screen. So, of course, you see right here. I want to read some of this. In this first part, Drake's just kind of speaks to, yo, due to this song, because again, now this lawsuit is for defamation. This is a lawsuit that he has proposed against UMG for defamation. He's saying that they're utilizing the market share that they have, which is literally the entire industry, to devalue him in real time. And he actually quoted Lucian Grange, which is the famous guy that everyone talks about. People call him the puppet master, who is at the head of UMG, which is the most powerful man in music, they say. And a quote from him says, a single lie can destroy a reputation of integrity. And while it takes years to build a reputation, it can be ruined in a few minutes. So he's saying that to highlight the fact that Lucian Grange understands how valuable a reputation is. If you read some of these books, 48 Laws of Power or what have you, it always tells you to guard your reputation with your life. In this new age, I think sometimes people have made that a secondary option. So Drake just speaks to in the middle of the night, someone came, drove up to his home, and he is trying to say that all of this is because Universal allowed Kendrick to use his home as the cover art on top of calling him a pedophile. I can't imagine that in the midst of the beef, if you have a cover art with my home and it's getting that much traction, I can't imagine people doing crazy shit, but not some of this that he's saying, which, this is some crazy stuff. So, said the car stopped in front of the residence. Someone yelled, "Fuck Drake." And at least one gunman began to open fire. One bullet went through the security gate and hit Drake's front door. So they pull up, say, "Fuck Drake. Not like us." That's how they pushing up to the man's house about the fucking rap beef, boy. And went to shooting. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't understand why ain't nobody dying, because I tell you what'll stop everything. It'll stop all that nonsense, dog. If somebody show up there with that, you see they don't keep showing up to the baby house. You show up to the baby house, man, you get shot, man. You show up to the baby house playing, them folk gonna put that iron on you, man. So they allowing you to show up to Drake house and actually shoot? Like, I don't understand that. Said one bullet went through the security gate and hit the front door. Another bullet struck and wounded a security guard. That's the one we heard about when someone pulled up and shot and it went viral. This was in the midst of it too. Said the car drove away. Drake and others in the house summoned help from the security guards and did everything possible to keep him alive. During nearly 30 minutes it took the ambulance to arrive, Drake and others labored to keep the man alive by applying pressure to the gunshot wounds with towels. Blood was everywhere. Boy, they done put blood in the man's house. See, on one hand, we'll get to why I think the lawsuit is sucker shit, but on the other hand, like, I don't want to see no nigga like LeBron dancing to no nigga. These niggas done call me a pedophile. They got blood in my front room. These niggas, it's going down about this shit. And Drake, man, this is the highest level of beef he probably ever been in. You got to remember, Drake just, he's a child actor. He ain't been in no real problems of beef. This probably is the highest level of beef that Drake has actually been involved in. And so when you put him in a scenario where it's like, oh shit, nigga, they getting shot around here. My friends turning on me. People I used to hang with, LeBron dancing, Rose is dancing, Rosen is dancing. All these niggas that I used to be cool with, along with all the other beefs that he done made along the way, the Ja Morants and all these other niggas in the industry and in the leagues, right? So he's dealing with a lot of pressure. He don't know how to handle no real beef, but he got to act like he do because he head honcho. See, everybody, when they say the crown heavy, this what they mean. When you get the money and you moving and grooving, it's all good. But when them folks say the crown heavy, this is what they talking about. When the walls start to collapse, how do you respond? When I was talking to Maul from Joe Budden podcast after they broke up, now formerly from the Joe Budden podcast, now with New Rory and Maul, I was telling him, yo, my nigga, when you guys were working with Joe Budden and you guys felt the way, I respect the fact that Joe didn't appreciate that y'all was speaking behind his back. But what he came in and done with that information, that was a mistake. He came in and seen that all of his employees were overworked. They felt bad. They felt underpaid. There was a misunderstanding on contracts, and he went off on them. Because he had never been in that scenario. Now he knows how to handle a disgruntled employee or a motherfucker who won't own the ship, but he ain't giving ownership. He know how to handle those things. Same with Drake. He has no understanding of this kind of level of beef. So when he see these individuals dancing and co-signing, he really don't know how to take it. They done literally got his house shot up, dog. Somebody in his house, in front of his house, letting that fire go. It says, after the security guard arrived at the hospital, surgeons worked quickly to remove the bullet, stop the bleeding, and save his life. Though it took days for his condition to stabilize, thankfully, the security guard survived. Now, what they're doing at this juncture is they're showing the courts that violences took place. You see how they start this at the very beginning? And this is why people are looking at Drake like, yo, bro, this is like some rat kind of shit. This is some, you know what I mean? Right? And we'll get to that later, right? In black culture, there's this thing that you don't want to be viewed as a snitch or giving information or working with the government or the police. You know, niggas have learned to justify it nowadays. You know, I came up where it was no justification on it. Like I've seen dudes go from a boss to no respect just off the allegations on their name, right? And now it literally has changed. But the first block in this lawsuit is them speaking directly to violence that took place at Drake's home, and they're pleading to the court saying, yo, he almost died and we had to save his life and there was blood everywhere. And these dudes pulled up and yelled, fuck Drake, and started the shooting. I don't know how the culture gonna receive that one, big dog. I do not know how the culture gonna receive that one. It says, after the security guard arrived at the hospital, surgeons worked quickly to remove the bullet, stop the bleeding, and save his life. Though it took days for his condition to stabilize. Oh, we read that. The very next day, March 8th, 2024, a different intruder. So he got opposition at the opposition at the opposition showing up to his crib. Used his bare hands to dig a hole under the security fence surrounding Drake's Toronto house. He managed to dig deep enough to squeeze through and enter Drake's property. Fortunately, Drake's home security guards caught him before he was able to cause physical harm. Although the trespasser managed to yell racist slurs and threats against Drake before being escorted off the property. Yo, your security ain't doing no good job, Playboy. Somebody supposed to been shot. If I'm, no disrespect, and hopefully my political connects to people in the industry, you guys understand that protecting your home, I live in a state where you can protect your home, you can protect yourself. So I don't know what the laws are in Canada, but for these people to pull up shooting and pull up doing all these things and ain't nobody getting shot is suspect to me. I'm pretty sure Drake spends a 7-figure a year on security. We don't listen, man. If you just need niggas to pull up and grab a nigga and escort him out, man, you can get me to do that. Man, if you just need a couple, man, I got a couple of niggas in my neighborhood can come do that, Drake. If all you need is a couple of niggas that's gonna escort people out after they come shooting, digging with their hands and all this, somebody supposed to be knocked out. Man, I'd have been hired that nigga be with the baby. What that nigga name is? Big old nigga be with the baby. He gonna knock you out on command.
When I beat you on power rule, you going to bed.
Hey, that big nigga be with the baby. Man, he gonna knock one of you niggas out on command. Man, on my mama, he gonna knock one of you niggas out. But it seemed like his security is very lackluster. I don't understand that. On May 9th, the very next day, another break-in attempt happened. In the 2 decades leading up to May of 2024, Although Drake was constantly in the public eye, nothing remotely like these events had ever happened to him or his family. But these events were not coincidental. They immediately followed and were in proximity caused by UMG actions leading up to on May 4th, 2024. Hey, make this big. I can't see it. UMG is the world's largest music company and also the music company that has represented Drake for more than a decade. Yet on May 4th, 2024, UMG approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of a rap track that falsely accused Drake of being a pedophile and calls for violent retribution against him. Oh, man, that don't sound good, man. All the songs Drake done been on now. I'll ride for my niggas, dog. I'll ride for my niggas. Like, it's been so many records. Like, bro, come on, like, son. Like that's not good, bro. That's not good to have in us now. None of this shit is good though. So you might as well go all the way with whatever you going with, because the whole shit look bad. Damn, son. Wow. Even though UMG enriched itself and its shareholders by exploiting Drake's music for years and knew that the salacious allegations against Drake were false, UMG chose corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. In controversy, UMG saw an opportunity, seized it, and continued to fan the flames even after learning that the incitement to violence on May 7th and 8th, along with the unrelenting vitriol towards Drake that has followed. The song in question, Not Like Us, the recording written and performed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth.
When I beat you on Power Room, you going to bed.
Oh man, the recording was intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal pedophile and to suggest that the public should resort. Oh man. He's saying Kendrick gave a call to action for the public to come and kill him because he was a pedophile. This is what if I'm reading this correctly, this is what he is saying to the courts. That Kendrick Lamar called for violence for people to kill him. Like, so he's saying this ain't just rap, not based on Kendrick sending someone. He's saying that Kendrick created the environment along with UMG. He's saying that Kendrick and Universal created an environment that propped up a call to action to eliminate him. I don't know what he's doing with this. Like, what is this? Is this gonna? I don't know if this works because they're gonna easily show that you've been involved with this kind of banter your entire career. They're gonna easily be able to show, of course, that this is what rap lyrics, this is what they do in rap culture. I'm not sure what he's doing with this one. I wonder is Drake getting a response from someone or some information from someone that, because the timing says this for me. Yo, Kendrick is still going to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. And so maybe he's trying to file this to get in front of that, because the next thing would be dragging the NFL into this. I'm having trouble understanding what his position is, like filing a defamation lawsuit on Universal and citing Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us song, as if rap doesn't hold a space and hold space for people to have these kind of lyrics against each other. I don't see how that's gonna, unless you're just leaning on them to be ignorant to that, right? Unless you're leaning on the course to be so ignorant to understanding that rap has these competitive lyrics. They even have battle rap. Drake has been involved with battle rap. So like he understands this at the highest level, Slime. Like when you see Drake up at URL, when you see Drake involved in that, he understands like them dudes in URL and battle rap, like, bro, they say some vicious things to each other. I'm so confused right now. Somebody at OVO has to reach out to me and help me understand this. And so he continues to speak about Not Like Us, speak about the lyrics, speak about the image. Again, that was his home for those who do not know. The accusation depicted Drake's actual Toronto house covered in the icons that are known to be used by law enforcement, as well as public safety applications like Citizen to identify child sex offenders. Yo, y'all in the comments, help me understand, man. All right, I want to get into some of the business, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's get into this part. Okay, here we go. I think there's a good conversation to be had about this because I think this is where he cites content creators being able to use the actual song. Because I mean, as much as y'all hate Drake right now, there is something to that. There's something to that now. There is something to that. So let's speak about this. He's alleging that UMG waged an unrelenting campaign to spread the recording, image, and video, the defamation material, as widely as possible. UMG did so because it understood the shocking allegations were a gold mine. Let me see. First, the more people who listen to stream, watched, and downloaded, he keep on calling the song. Hey, he keep calling the song defamation material. His lawyers is working on here, bro. They ain't even calling it Not Like Us in here. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Kendrick, I drop a song called that. Let's see. Hold on. Billions of plays were not enough. UMG, over the course of the last several months, have made significant financial investments and leveraged its professional connections. Very sophisticated and highly organized public campaigns to arrange for the recording to be performed at one of the most significant and viewed cultural events of the year, the Super.
When I beat you on Power Room, you going to bed looking.
The Super Bowl, man. I literally just said maybe he's trying to get in because the timing tells me that. All right, we in January, NFL, because white people and big business, they only respect paperwork. All that chitter chatter don't matter. But when he filed that paperwork, man, and he mentions the Super Bowl, this is putting him on notice, dog. If he still come out, do y'all think that he's still gonna play Not Like Us at the Super Bowl? Because I truly believe, like, with this in the paperwork, they'll get sued, my nigga. Let's put it all on the table. If Kendrick Lamar performs Not Like Us at Super Bowl in February, the NFL will be added to the lawsuit. He's basically saying that UMG used their connections to get the Super Bowl, get him the Super Bowl look. But what about Jay-Z? I thought that was a Jay-Z move. The whole culture went off on Jay-Z, but according to Drake in his paperwork, he's saying that's a UMG move, according to his understanding. He continues. UMG is legally responsible for the release, publication, and promotion of the defamatory material, including the foreseeable consequences of the same. UMG's business is to possess the exclusive rights to reproduce, to distribute, and license the music, including over the internet. Now I want to get to the part where they talk about the stream. Okay, here we go. Also, everybody that's in the building right now, I'm gonna put the link here soon. Bring a couple people up. I got someone joining as well. One of my industry guys joining. But what I would like for y'all to do is hit like, hit share on whatever platform you on. You know what I'm saying? Run them likes up, get me hyped up. Of course, on the image. UMG's greed. So I think this is where he gets to it, right? Okay, it says UMG's campaign went well beyond traditional music company playbook. Indeed, UMG has unleashed every weapon in its arsenal, including on information and belief, certain practices that are unlawful. Uh-oh. UMG's greed yielded real world consequences as described above, and he's citing the shooting. I don't think he plans on dropping music for a while. As described above, it was just 3 days after UMG originally published a record. The mob-like response to the recording continues to unfold on and offline. Recent flyers were plastered all over Toronto with photos of Drake and a Canadian YouTuber who was sentenced to 3 years in prison for sexual assault with words, Canadians, sex, predators got to stick together. Who's doing this investigation, bro? That's what I want to know. I know they mentioned Cassinet, so I want to get to that part. They got pit. This shit long too. Here we go. I thought it was way up there. It's kind of at the end. Okay. Within the first minute of the recording, it identifies Drake by name and states that Lamar has heard that Drake has love for underage women. Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. The next line is thinly veiled threat that Drake should be careful that he never ends up in prison. A place where they done took this dude raps and really made him like, yo, bro, they bugged out on this. You better not ever go to cell block 1. You should hide. And it says the recording continues to say the woman who fall in love with Drake should be careful and hide their little sister from him. Next, in a reference to Drake's 2021 album, Certified Lover Boy, Certified Pedophiles, and a play on a dual meaning of minor, a person under age of 18. And a musical scale, the recording says that Drake is trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Later in the recording, they done broke down every line of this dude's shit. I don't even, yo, bro, this is bugged out, for boy. Do y'all think he wins this though? I want to get y'all I want to get y'all take. How do we feel about Drake's lawsuit? Will he win? Did he just end his career with this? That is crazy, though. Think about that. You done made these people billions, and they plastering your house with the pedophile shit on it there. Well, oh man, I'm trying to get to the part where they talk about the creators. I think it's so much to talk about, and I'm gonna have a real breakdown on the pod. But I do want to talk to y'all about the creators and him stopping the creators. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. All right. It says, says UMG agreed to pay $12 million in a settlement with New York Attorney General because they have done pay to play. So he got him. The court's done seen before that they will settle for pay to play. I don't know how much weight that holds in this, but if you ask me, it will hold a lot of weight. So these gentlemen, all right, here's Casanet, right? Let's see what he said. What they say. On May 4th, 2024, UMG removed the recording copyright restrictions on YouTube and Twitch, thereby whitelisting the recording. So if you heard of blacklisting, right? You ever heard of people complain, man, they got me blacklisted, man. They won't let me in. Man, you know that I'm blacklisted. So if you know what blacklisted mean, you know what whitelisted mean. Whitelisted would mean you can use it without any penalty. The whitelisting was done purposely and with full knowledge of UMG for the purpose of spreading the recording. So are we saying that Kendrick Lamar has no say-so in his own music? Like, people put that out and said that was a Kendrick Lamar move. Again, he is bypassing Kendrick and putting everything on Universal, even what Kendrick Lamar is saying. I don't see why he didn't add Kendrick Lamar to the lawsuit, because people are already seeing it that way anyway. You got his lyrics in the actual paperwork. Like, you might as well had added the dude to the lawsuit, Slime. Like, you can't wiggle around that one. You see what I'm saying? The people are going to view this and say, he is citing the man's lyrics and his whole rollout play as if he has no autonomy over his own platform. How you know Kendrick didn't understand to use the infrastructure in that way? You see what I'm saying? You feed the ecosystem. You know they thrive off mess. Let me explain something to everyone out there. No matter what they done with Not Like Us, if UMG did not whitelist Not Like Us, everyone still would have reacted to that record without it being whitelisted. I want to be clear about that. They may have to react differently. They may not been able to run the song back to back and get the fandom behind it that Drake now sees as defamation and detrimental. But everyone is still going to react to Kendrick Lamar dropping a record of this magnitude with this bop aimed at the top artists of the last decade. Every YouTuber is going to react to that. The culture thrives off mess. It's like putting gasoline on flames. These gentlemen are making money off of this kind of talk. And so they are going to fuel their platforms with that without it being whitelisted. And so that's why I think he makes a mistake, because it's like, yo, if UMG gets someone to come into the court and explain the ecosystem that is YouTube, that is reaction channels, that is podcasting, that is live streaming, it's a clear and cut infrastructure in place, bro. They're going to react either way. There's probably 100 different scenarios that UMG can show, yo, we did not whitelist this record. It has 40 million views just in reactions. We did not whitelist this record. It has 28 million views just in reactions. This record, 8 million views just in reactions. No whitelisting. They're reacting to the actual record. So I think that to me, it feels like Drake wants to prohibit Kendrick Lamar from performing Not Like Us on that Super Bowl stage. And if he does, he'll add the NFL to the lawsuit. That's if you ask me. Now, he also mentioned, again, Castanet, we'll get to in a minute. He mentioned these guys that went on Academic Stream. So let's react to that a little bit.
It's the reason why.
Oh, that's not it. Y'all give me a second here. So these gentlemen, I don't know who they are. Evidently, they're big deal in streaming. What's these dudes' name though? I'm gonna talk about that. What we just had on, which is Glasses Malone. I just spoke with Charlamagne yesterday, and he put me in Glasses Malone. He gonna put me in Glasses Malone in communication so that we can have that conversation and do some content. But you know, they went on Academics went on, I think it was Back on Fig or one of the shows over there with the guys on the West Coast. And boy, they packed him out, boy. They showed him no matter what, man. No matter what. We riding with Kendrick Lamar. All right, let's look at this.
So if you're asking me, I don't think he's in the Twitter streets looking like, damn, I'm getting cooked.
Right.
I think I don't know where he does look for that because he's always in tune. I don't know where he gets that sentiment from, but it's definitely not from Twitter.
Yeah, but I think too, it's like a different era. Like, you know, like the Mimi era, it's like a like the Mimis, they be going like everybody.
Is this dude talking about memes? The memes.
Everybody trying to get that new content too. So it's like you battling with that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just from another angle. It's like everybody trying to be but like get the engagement too. Like, you know, the clip farming shit we in right now.
Engagement farming,
yeah.
Yo, hey, listen, Kendrick, again, I'm not gonna accuse him pain or he has like this digital like legion of stans that every day, like even this conversation, they're gonna chop it up like mincemeat, and they're gonna be like, look, it's your shit popping.
Right, that's correct. And especially
when you ain't here and be like, yo, this shit on pace to sell. Fuck what that other nigga did. That nigga ain't do shit. I think what we could, what I would say, Drake ain't Superman without the labels, but Drake ain't a bitch ass nigga without them. So he's just in the pack. We used to talk about Drake, the Drake stimmy, the effect of Drake.
Yeah.
Drake is just a regular artist, which is still a top 10 artist. He just isn't. You remember he was just like, yo, I just rap and I went pop. No, you're just a rapper now, right? Like you're a top 5, top 10 rapper, but he used to be top 1 so much that you would.
I want to hear what these guys have to say.
We have
I thought they
Glorilla. I think Glorilla's to Uzi because like I'm still stuck. So I've seen some people say this. I want to disagree, and maybe this is probably my bias, so I'll call it out. Yeah. Some people say this is the weakest move ever in a rap battle. Y'all think so?
It doesn't feel authentic to the culture.
Yeah, I'm like, I would say this. It's something like I've never seen before.
What I mean, though.
It's something like I've never seen.
Because here's the thing, and I know you can agree with this. If Drake would have perceptionally won this beef, this lawsuit never happens, right?
See, that's a great question. That
I guess, let me ask y'all that. If Drake wins this beef, but Kendrick Lamar drops the same song, does this lawsuit happen? And see, I think that's the element that people are leaving out when they had the conversation. They're just saying if Drake wins this beef, then the lawsuit doesn't happen. I'm asking if Drake wins this beef, but Kendrick Lamar still drops the Not Like Us with the pedophile talk, but it doesn't land in the same way. So I'm speaking about landing of the allegations versus him winning the battle. Because I think the way it landed, Drake feels in his heart that it only landed that way because UMG pumped it up. And I helped them for the last decade. But hitting them with defamation, it just don't hit right, bro. I can't even, right? There's nothing I can put together. Right? My mind is searching. Like, Lone, how do you even put this together? Like, give them something. And I can't. There's nothing I can really give you.
I think even if you fuck with Drake, you sit back and you be like, would he file it? Now, if you say no, you're being a little bit delusional in thinking that this lawsuit is in good faith, right? Because I think we all agree if you're suing because you lost the battle, that's not cool. Like that's kind of like now if you were just suing because you felt your label's some hoe ass niggas and you would have sued them anyway, whatever, you know, and you just had more ammo, cool. But I don't like. I've been thinking about that. And I don't know. It felt like maybe before the battle he was going through some issues with his label.
That's what I believe too. I think there was already
maybe we would have never focused on the lawsuit because it wouldn't have if the lawsuit had came without the battle, there would be no like, you know, that sauce for us to talk about. It was just like, oh, he's suing over contractual shit, you know?
Nah, facts.
But the lawsuit makes it seem like, yo, what do y'all think Kendrick's thinking about right now? I feel like every time Kendrick wake up.
So if you ask me, Drake has made it clear to all of his supporters, it's no longer about mishandling of me, streams and all of that. I'm suing for defamation. I'm suing because this dude said X, Y, and Z in a song pushed by the label that I've been signed to. That to me, I'm not able to validate that in any stretch of the imagination. I can't give you an argument that will suffice those moves for lyrics. Right? Well, I was coming for the business, right? When they were talking about the business, I'm saying, yo, nah, man, it could be some business, right? If I help these people get all of this market share and help them build up Apple, and then I let them do my music and they gave me a formula, then they just moved the goalposts in the middle of the game, right? I thought it was business. I be telling y'all, bro, and those that's on Patreon, y'all know this. I be telling people, don't let these folks get your confidence, because you can have your money, you can have your fame, you can have your success, but boy, if they get your mind, they'll make you crash all that shit out. They'll make you literally, don't nobody gotta touch you. Don't nobody gotta touch you when they capture your confidence. Don't nobody, you will wreck your entire career. You will wreck your relationship. You will wreck your friendship. You will crash out your job. And you cannot let these people get, and these rap niggas, because if you ask me, they give in to it because they get so much love. And so it makes it easy for you to say, no, I'm listening to the people, man. Listen to them out there. They screaming my name. Boy, they love me. But then when you listen 10 years from then and them same people is saying boo, it can kill you. It can hurt you. It can harm you. It can lead you down a dark path. A lot of these people have reached depression. If you ask me, this is Drake telling the NFL, he can't say my name on y'all stage. I don't care what y'all do, how y'all do it, when y'all do it. He can't say that Drake is a pedophile at the Super Bowl and go down in history. He can't do that.
He be just scrolling, looking at his phone, like, and just laughing at some shit.
Bro, Kendrick is a very interesting character, bro. Like,
you ever met him?
I think, we never met Kendrick. We had a chance, so we just we were supposed to be at the video, not like the other video. We just never went.
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to be there?
Yeah. The concert and everything. We supposed to like meet up backstage with them and everything.
Wait,
we
what?
just never. You said what?
Wait, how y'all supposed to be there?
We had other obligations. We just couldn't be there.
Wait, no, hold on. What y'all say I had to be there? Like y'all were invited?
Yeah. We was invited to the concert.
For real?
Like,
Yeah, and a video, yeah.
How come they didn't invite me? I would have been there.
See, I ain't a lot.
No, y'all deserve a lawsuit now. Yeah. So y'all was gonna be standing next to LeBron doing all that type of shit?
Yeah, we was gonna be on stage and everything. That's crazy.
Who invited you? Wait, was it Dave Free?
I mean, his team was recognizing, so I guess that speaks to them recognizing, like, yo, that entire infrastructure, that YouTube community that speaks on music and reacts to music, like all of us, they felt the power of that move a record. Like all at once, the entire culture was moving that record. And it was uncomfortable for Drake because he used to his records being moved like that. Not no nigga record calling me a pedophile. I know y'all ain't coming through with that type of vibration. That nigga taking that shit offensive, boy.
What? That invited us?
At Planet Fitness.
What's the name? Kojo. You know Kojo.
Oh, okay. Oh man. Oh, God. Yo, Kojo, you better be careful. Drake on your head top, yo. Listen to one artist song. That's the greatest thing about rap battles. And this is why I say Drake also fucked up. The moment you engage somebody in a rap battle,
so let me explain something to y'all, right? So these two gentlemen, and again, I don't know their names, and that's my fault. I'm sure y'all in the stream know their names. I don't know their names. These two gentlemen right here sued or spoke to their lawyer about suing this nigga for doing it, for putting him in the lawsuit. Now for whatever reason, they haven't spoke about much on here. I don't know. The
McCarty situation, even the entry and the exit with that, with he left DeLeon or
where these dudes come in at. So let's get to this part of it. I think this is entertaining. So again, academics went on the stream with these gentlemen and they had a very, very heated conversation. I want you to pay attention to a few things because not only are the narratives shifting here, but they're also being very strategic in what they're speaking about. Pay attention.
The mainstream conversation. I don't think nowhere is inspired by LA. Honestly, that's not me disrespecting LA. I think that, yes, one of the biggest rappers from LA, is.
Salute to them boys, man. B. Lou and Zaya. Salute to them boys.
It has been basically unanimously crowned that they won a rap battle, but I don't see LA music or culture really affecting anywhere but LA. And
didn't Snoop Dogg just host the Olympics? Didn't Snoop Dogg just host the Olympics? Like the World Olympics? Like Snoop Dogg? Like
Snoop Dogg is a global icon.
Snoop Dogg just hosted the actual Olympics.
You're right.
That don't affect the culture, Cody.
He's a global icon.
We don't want culture. What culture? Who is that? Bro, are you out of your mind? What culture does the East Coast have right now? They stole drill in London. What the fuck are we even talking about right now? What are we even speaking about? What are we speaking about right now, bro? The King of New York is Nicki Minaj, for Christ's sake. What the fuck are we talking about?
Like Snoop performing at the Olympics.
Let's get this shit. I didn't say performing. I said hosting, bro.
You guys
ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody from over there can do none of that. Not named Jay-Z.
Hold on.
And Jay-Z fucking with the West.
You guys can't name 3 culturally relevant, and we're not going to count the Tyler creators. You can't name culturally 3 relevant rappers from the West Coast that's affecting culture. Come on.
Nigga crazy.
Who?
You can't count. Can't take away who we count. Can't count Tyler the Creator. The Creator recorded in my house in Compton. Nigga crazy. Tell me we can't count them. Niggas for the culture. Nigga, what you niggas talking about?
Because
we can count all the W's.
Yo, because
all of them.
Hold on. We're thinking about what we identify as West Coast. West Coast, we really only
it's Tyler Creator.
We only see
who is we though? Who is we?
Tyler Creator is West Coast.
Why say we? Who you talking about? The West Coast get to identify with what is West Coast. First of all, y'all only known for streaming, nigga. Y'all ain't did nothing in music in over a decade, bro.
Hold on. Yo,
it's not cracking like that over there, bro. Like y'all be popping it. Y'all be popping it. No, nobody's no. You know why we know Lil Tay now? Because the nigga told him he couldn't smoke.
We know who?
You know why we know a lot of them niggas? Whoever the Lil Tay nigga that got kicked off.
Let me explain something to y'all though. It's 5 niggas on this call. In academics, they get to a point, and we're only gonna listen to a little bit of this, but they get to a point where they not even letting this dude academics talk. They don't got no respect for what's coming out of his mouth, right? They really are bypassing academics and using them for his platform. Now he got a relationship with AD. Salute to AD. That's the homie. But the rest of them niggas, they saying, man, listen, man, we here to use his platform, man. Really fuck this nigga, man, on everything I love. And that ain't me speculating, nigga. I got the information. I'm looking at it.
I'm not smoking. Whatever. We know y'all for streaming, bro. We know y'all for podcasting. Y'all in media. Music, y'all don't run nothing, bro.
With all due respect, with all due respect, I could name 5 New York rapper that watches the whole coast with the exception of Kendrick. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, stop it.
Stop it. Go ahead. Hit it. Stop it. I want to hear it. Let me hear it.
All right, so if we're not talking about Kendrick. All right. So
give me the 5.
All right. A Boogie, Nicki Minaj.
No way. That thing is gonna play out here.
Nah, there's too many. You got Cardi B, K Flock.
We're not mentioning K Flock. Cardi B. Yo,
you got Tyler Creator. You got Doja Cat, bro. The list goes on.
Let him name his 5.
But you know, these kind of conversations gotta be had though, right? We're gonna start having them out in the forefront too, because I think that it's good for culture, right? I think that they could have been more structured. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that they have a lack of respect for. Now they know academics knows music, right? They know he knows the business for whatever reason. They like that, but the respect we have for each other, I think they don't have it. If you pay attention, right? Just pay attention to what I'm saying and pay attention to how they handle them. Pay attention. I think this is the video. I should have asked them which video they loaded in the Discord, but if this the video where they kept talking about the fire, they kept bringing him back around to the fire, they kept trying to make him look like a sucker because of what he said to LeBron, which rightfully so, right? But it's something that I guess he said about the fire that they kept on drilling him. And I was saying, damn, what's going on? Man, I'm finna, you know what? I got to.
Hold on. This is one of those things where it's like,
got the industry plan. I Spice are industry plan.
I never knew that Doja Cat was even a West Coast artist. Yo, wait, hold on. Wait.
Who was talking anyway? Who's there?
Yo, my name is Payne.
Wait, no, Payne, I got that. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Where you from, Payne? Payne's from Oklahoma, cuz. Get cuz on.
Stop. My little homie do like a boogie.
Wait, New York.
I can't catch.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Yo, the thing is, when y'all mention like Doja Cat, I'm today's years old that I knew Doja Cat was from the West. I never knew. When we think of West Coast artists, we're thinking about YG, we're thinking about Roddy Ricch.
That's your bad.
We're thinking about The Game. And what we're saying is that when it comes to rappers who are culturally pushing the line with the West, other than Kendrick, everybody else, it don't look the same. We just got to be honest.
Man, fuck Drake, nigga. Fuck that baby. And fuck you for hating on LeBron, nigga.
No, we love LeBron. LeBron from Cleveland. You're not from LA. Don't do that. He's from Cleveland.
Drake is a pussy, nigga. Tell the West Coast said it, nigga. We the voice of the West Coast, nigga. He's a pussy. Send that message to Drake for us, nigga.
Hey,
what did you say about the boy?
Compton, LA, all that.
Yo, hold on. Okay. Here's all right, hold
Wait,
on.
man.
All right,
name the 5, bro. I just want to hear the 5 that y'all think are reaching over here.
Exactly.
Like we give a fuck about it over here. Like we're not the second biggest market in the fucking country.
The fact that y'all letting this man represent these coasts is crazy. That man is not East Coast Island.
There we go.
No,
there we go. You are not the East Coast academics. You are not the East Coast, nigga.
Right. So let me just put this down, right? I'm also critical of even New York. So even I don't even want to use New York.
Not East
Hold
Coast,
on.
the fact that he just did this.
Wait, hold on. Here's my problem. Wait, hold on. Just let me talk let me talk for 15 seconds.
Just listen, Acker. Just listen.
No, wait. Let me talk.
Look, he go one of the parts right here.
That's a West Side for that get right up on him. Boom, bam on the dead homies. I'll whoop him, knock him out naked, dead homies off the back. It don't matter where you at.
Right. Check this out.
I don't even want to use New York.
Not East
Hold
Coast,
on.
The fact that he just did this.
Wait, hold on. Here's my problem.
Me,
wait, hold on. Just let me talk let me talk for 15 seconds.
Just listen, Acker. Just listen.
No, wait. Let me talk 15 seconds. You respond.
I get the game, but you're just doing a lot. You don't got to do all of that stupid shit, man. You don't got to say that.
Wait.
You don't got to do that. Bro.
No. You guys are operating in delusionality. Here's the reality of it.
Delusionality.
New York right now is not even a secondary or a tertiary market in hip hop. Put it like this. Y'all niggas in Cali be talking like y'all Atlanta. Y'all ain't even close. Y'all barely beat New York. What we trying to say is that like y'all are so far in the back. Y'all are so far in the back. Y'all be acting like y'all Atlanta. Yo, y'all had one artist pop out.
Hold on. You can't make the space. You can't make the space talk about each other. Act not about where Atlanta is. It's not about where New York is. This is about you specifically disrespecting a bunch of people that lost their shit. You gotta do better. You can't do that, man.
No.
That's how shit happens.
Hold on. We could get to that point. We could get to that point.
But to the culture of music, man, and to the culture, like you live in a state where everybody gangbang. That's a culture of Los Angeles.
Brother. Okay, if that's the pat on the back y'all want for an eternity, cool. Y'all created something that everybody.
It's not a pat on the back. It's just cultural being something that's shared.
No, okay.
So it's not a pat on the back, and they doing it the way we do it because we all one unit, the whole hip hop unit.
No,
but specifically, this conversation, Big Dog, is just about you disrespecting a bunch of people for no reason. That's just wrong. You got to do better. That don't make no sense. I get it. I know that's your man, cuz, and I know how cuz feel. And you know I know cuz. But like you can't do that, bro. That's just like not cool.
Look, you see how he ain't even letting him talk? Cause he don't, nigga, I'm talking, nigga.
When I beat you on power rule, you going to bed.
He ain't even letting him talk. Peep him out now. If you from the hood, peep this out now.
No, okay.
So it's not a pat on the back, and they're doing it the way we do it because we all one unit, the whole hip hop unit.
No,
but specifically, this conversation, Big Dog, is just about you disrespecting a bunch of people for no reason.
He keep on. No, hold on. So give me just a second, because what I'm trying to say, because I'm trying to, brain even breaking stride, man. Because I'm trying to tell you, little homie, because what it really is a thing, and I'm trying to get. He ain't even saying what you trying to say, bro. He ain't even breaking stride, nigga.
Reason. That's just wrong. You got to do better. That don't make no sense. I get it. I know that's your man, cuz, and I know how cuz feel. And you know I know cuz. But like you can't do that, bro. That's just like not cool. And your platform is too big for you to be being irresponsible like that, man.
You're jumping topics because this is the first thing I've said about LA for the last. I've said this for the last 6 months. Forget Drake. Hold on. Drake. Let's be clear.
Hold on.
Drake is from Canada. Drake is from Canada. We're not talking about Drake.
You don't know.
Hold on. The reality is this: LA has damn near zero impact on the mainstream of hip hop. And every time I be hearing that LA is like running shit, I'm like, where? If you're not, like, you guys clearly live there, I'm telling you, outside of LA, nobody is thinking about LA with all you.
So let's have a real conversation about LA and the music that comes out of LA. Y'all give me some artists in the comments. Give me some artists that come out of LA that you think has reached down here to the South. Some recent acts too. Give me some new things, right? I know it's a couple TikTok records, but I'm saying I remember when Blueface record was really being played in the club in the South. And you know, I don't know if Blueface is a good rapper or the best rapper, but I'm just giving you the reach of the record, right? So what I'm saying is, now of course you got Ty Dolla $ign that he collabed with Kanye this year. He represents the West. Tiger stay with a record that go worldwide. That's cap. Tiger stay with a record that go worldwide. So that's an artist that I would say, yo, he's someone that been dropping a record in there for the last decade that'll go worldwide on command. Who else? Of course, Kendrick. We ain't talking about the Kendricks, the Tylers. Those are the ones those are givens. But what other artists?
You respect. If you were talking about Atlanta, we get
it's just untrue. Your whole last year was built off one rapper destroying your favorite rapper.
That was one. We keep saying it's one rapper. It's one rapper.
That's the king of LA.
Hold on. We keep saying it's one rapper.
That's your fucking mind.
Yeah, but you
didn't want to change. Everybody is
got to focus when you saying it's one rapper. There's not a million rappers doing anything. It's one rapper that destroyed and ran the whole culture.
Atlanta got 10 rappers.
And you spent your whole time
he teamed up with like 30 rappers though.
Yo, Atlanta got 10 rappers who's Yo, what y'all think is hate, and I've continued saying this. I said, hey, listen, I do like the New York scene, but the New York scene isn't at its full potential. Cardi B barely drops. Yeah, Nicki does her thing, but she's an older artist. We need to see the youth really take the shit by the reins. We be hearing the West Coast niggas basically.
Roddy Rich, OT Genesis. I see that. OT Genesis, he drops a record that goes too, though. He don't drop frequent enough. Roddy Rich record, couple records have went super platinum.
Acting like Kendrick's, like, you know, his run means the whole coast is on. And I'm like, how? Like, that's not even, yo, I'm telling you right now, to me, Chicago, Detroit, and Florida is hotter than the entire West Coast. Okay? I even got New York over it. And Atlanta's still number one.
That's cool. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Listen, that's the thing, man. Opinion, man. It's a lot. We confusing opinions with facts on this fucking conversation.
All of that.
Numbers. Who's the numbers on the West Coast?
Listen, it's 2024. Nobody got to defend the West Coast. The West Coast pretty much ruined his favorite rapper.
Destroyed him.
Destroyed him.
That's on.
They don't kill his career.
No, hold on.
Nigga from Compton.
He can do it on his own.
DJ Mustard, that is another one. DJ Mustard always got a hit too on his hand.
You should apologize to all of those people that you did.
Yeah, we already said Kendrick and some of them is the givens. We just saying, of course, Nipsey. But we're just saying that like they really records or artists that really reach outside of the West Coast, that's really like played in the South, that's played in New York, you know, that's played in other areas, you know, other parts of the market. I think that the West Coast being so big, they can get insulated very easy. And it can seem like you're bigger than you actually are. But you could be successful just by being huge in California. I don't want to downplay that at all. Like, you don't even got to be big nowhere else. If Cali love you, you could be all right for the rest of your life. That's on God.
In that fire. And then y'all can talk about some music. But you got to do better. Just you can't be mad. Like, all of the stuff you're doing, man, just look crazy. Like, the shit you're doing with LeBron, all that shit just unplayer, dog. Like, I get it, man. I know you doing your thing with your stream cut, but you don't got to be unplayer about it all, dog. Like, this shit real.
Tell that nigga don't cheat on his wife then.
Wait.
That nigga shouldn't be cheating on his wife.
I'll respond to that.
I can
cheat on his wife.
Wait.
And really, Future and Metro kicked it off.
Whatever another nigga doing to us is none of your business, my boy.
This is the East Coast representation cut right here.
No, it ain't. No way.
Is this what East Coast
Yo, cheating. West Coast niggas think cheating is honorable? Cheating ain't honorable, bro.
Y'all niggas right here, cuz. It's crazy.
Wait.
You gotta live by code, Brody.
Wait.
Whatever that man is doing, cuz whatever he doing, cuz is his business, and it ain't.
You see they packing him out. How you expect academics to go against 5 gangbangers? He ain't got a chance. It's 5 niggas that's holding microphones, my nigga. These niggas ain't on the phone. It's niggas, all of them dudes is sitting in a spot with these right here and act talking, and then all of them go. It's like hyenas now, nigga, because you know the West Coast, it's the East Coast representation, man. Hey, man, you said some shit about files, man. You can't be talking about people like that. Say, bro, what you say about LeBron? They just packing him out. Allegation. Denounce. Nigga, I'm going to denounce you to death. Nigga, I'm going to walk up on you. Denounce. I'm going to denounce you to death. Nigga, they fucking over him.
None of y'all business, cuz. Like, y'all got to stop doing that.
Right.
That's not cool, and it ain't clear, cuz.
All right, so let me respond to that.
Man, I would feel like shit if New York caught on fire right now, bro. I would feel like shit.
Stop talking about this man like he's some kind of...
I'm talking about, but the thing is, you know what I'm not talking about? And everybody on this thing, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be yelling back and forth, whatever the fuck and all that right now. Again, I'm not just talking to Act. I'm talking about what he represents. He represents a large body of...
You see what he's saying? Can y'all hear me? It's his stream, man. Can y'all hear me? It's crazy. But I'm telling you what they understand. Yo, we on a big platform. academics, no disrespect, but we got to talk to the people. Like, we got to get our points out. You know what I'm saying? We hear you. It ain't like we don't hear you. We hear you. They hear him, dog.
If people
Wait,
talking about, but the thing is,
check it out.
On fire right now, bro.
Right,
I would like, I would feel like
We
shit.
need to stop talking about this man like he's some kind of.
I'm talking about, but the thing is, you know what? I'm not talking about an act. And everybody on this thing, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be yelling back and forth, whatever the fuck and all that right now. Again, I'm not just talking to act. I'm talking about what he represents. He represents a large body of people that think like he
represent the East Coast.
I know he don't represent the East Coast. That's why I'm speaking to the East Coast. I would fucking feel like shit if that shit burned down. I fuck with it over there. I got a lot of people over there. I would never in my life get on here and be like, oh man, fuck that shit. They not relevant. So
Yeah, but would you feel like that?
This is another opportunity for y'all to see they don't respect these streamer niggas. He can't even get a word in, bro. But if it was me, I'd be muting them niggas ass and talking to my audience, saying I'd be muting them niggas and telling y'all, hey y'all, until we can get control over the conversation, we can't just let them bully the conversation like that. But they just literally packing him out on this stream, and they shooting allegations at him in front of his audience. You dig what I'm saying? But again, these boys just keeping it real. They street niggas. So when they see academics, they gonna say the things that street niggas gonna say to academics. They ain't gonna be somewhere trying to be buddy with academics. They got some shit to say to academics. So when they get on the line with them, they ain't holding their tongue. Nigga ain't biting their tongue. That shit hurt. So they say, yo, you don't represent the East Coast. Yo, bro, you be in the house. Yo, bro, you said some bull. Yo, bro, that sucker. That ain't play. Yo, bro, you. And it's 4-5 of them, and he a college nigga. But I do respect he stayed on stream because the content is content. But he should have took control over the stream, bro. That's what's wrong with y'all streamer niggas. Y'all too passive. And the wolves can smell it. The wolves can smell these niggas passive. They scared. Grab one of these niggas. They spook. You feel me? They can feel it, Holmes. A nigga say you can't smoke, and I keep the blunt, and I'm blowing in his faces. Man, come on, man. It's horrendous.
And that's the West Side folks that get right up on him. Boom, bam on the dead homies. I'll whoop him, knock him out naked, dead homies off the back. It don't matter where you at in that.
That's not far down like every other year.
Hold on.
Bro, I got so many people from New York, man, that I love dearly, bro. That I see. I go out there quietly and deal with. You get what I'm saying? I would feel like shit if something happened in New York. Y'all just start being able to smoke weed and shit. I love it out there. That's the thing, though. With the West, bro, we don't be hating on y'all. No. We don't hate on none of that.
Wait. Yo, by the way, this isn't.
What is this nigga then if he ain't the East Coast? What is?
Hey, hold on. Let me answer. Y'all hear me? Yo. Wait, hold on.
That's his second. Y'all hear me in 60 seconds.
And that's the West Side folks that get right up on him. Boom, bam on the dead homies. I'll whoop him, knock him out naked, dead homies off the back. It don't matter where you at in that.
Where the fuck he from? He from Jersey. Yeah, East Coast nigga.
All right, hold on. Let me answer real quick. Y'all keep saying about like this isn't a West Coast, East Coast thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually really shocked that the West Coast is taking like Kendrick. If we want to talk about Kendrick and Drake, that's two rappers. That got nothing to do with the West Coast. I've not seen not one artist that has really benefited from Kendrick supposedly being Drake. So when I hear people talk about the West,
everything to do with the West. It has everything to do with the West.
But we haven't seen another artist but Kendrick. We haven't seen another one.
To do with the West.
But we haven't seen another artist.
You won't see another person. You won't see another.
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something that's funny, right? This is a pod classic. This is in the documentary. I talked about this when me and Rory was doing the podcast. Because you know me, when I first came in the game, I'm bleeding information. I'm just bleeding game. So I'm talking, right? Me and Rory doing the podcast. And this is why I have to do podcasts with earphones, because my mind, I slip the thought. And so sometimes what'll happen is I'll try to get the thought out there and start the conversation. So if you notice, when Glasses Malone is speaking to academics, he's actually stopping because he's trying to hear what he's saying. I've been in conversations with people that they figure out quickly in the conversations that, oh, you're an interrupter, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, nah, this nigga here interrupter, motherfucker. When we talking, this nigga here interrupter, motherfucker. So I done been in podcasts and in interviews and shit where we both talking at the same time, and niggas be stubborn. I mean, it be two niggas just, I mean, we both talk, but one of us gotta know that, oh shit, we can't do that. We on a podcast. You know, it's like we talking to each other without talking to each other. We saying that you been over talking me, I can't get my point out. So even though you interrupted me, I'ma continue on with my point. I ain't gonna stop no more because I can't never get shit out. Fuck all that stopping. I'ma keep going. Even though you talking, I'm still talking like you ain't said nothing. That's what academics supposed to done. They keep doing that. So what I'm saying is they basically putting everything in their arsenal in front of your audience, and you ain't even getting a response to put your analysis on the table. I don't get out like that. If we gonna have a debate and we gonna have a conversation, number one, let's go 1v1. But if you niggas is low IQ and I feel like it, let's go 1v10. Bring all of you niggas and line them up. All your talking points, bring all you niggas together and we can have a debate. But when we do that, let's be civil about this.
The Drake because of somebody.
Now, let me say this. I like what Glasses Malone them done. They stood on business. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Like, I don't appreciate everything they stood for in conversation. I done already communicated that. Yo, bro, I respect everything y'all boys done. Like y'all boys, like, because he was getting off a lot of good talking points. But at the end of the day, guess what I know? If it's me, I'm gonna make sure we had this conversation the right way.
Okay.
Ooh, laid him, nigga.
Wait.
Body bag, nigga. Just bite you out, nigga.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Bag,
Yo,
nigga.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Look, it ain't about that, bro. All I'm trying to get you to do is make sure you apologize to the people you talk about. The people lost their houses and shit.
Lost their lives too. Lives, nigga.
Bro, this ain't one of them things. Like, y'all play with all that silly shit. That's not one of them things. And it don't throw loyalty doing that. It just ain't player, dog.
Hey.
Like, it ain't player, bro. I know everybody laugh and make jokes, bro, but this shit real. This shit different.
I feel like y'all trying to bring up like three different points. I feel like y'all trying to bring up different points. And anytime I talk about music, y'all didn't switch it to the fire. So y'all want to talk about the fires?
Yeah, because we're talking about what you said about.
Yeah, because that was the original conversation. This all started because of what you said about the fire.
We can't have a conversation if I start addressing the fact that the West Coast is still musically irrelevant, and then y'all say, "Well, what about the fires?" Like, hold on, what are we talking about?
Because that's what we called about.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about the fires first. Okay.
Talking about the fires.
All right. So let's talk about the fires. Hold on. Let's talk about the fires. Then we can move on because I do have.
First, you should hold on. Apologize to the people, bro. That's it. Like, start there and be like, look, G, I don't like y'all politics and the politicians. I lean right, whatever it is.
Let me tell you this.
You don't got to talk about an entire city and the state of people that's going.
But notice what I'm telling you guys about the power dynamics in conversation. If someone put a counter, like if one of the Mars or someone in here put a counter of how many times he keeps saying, what but hold on, so what I'm saying it, hold on, because what I'm trying to, Glasses is, man, I got something I'm saying, man. That little shit, whatever you saying, don't even register. It don't even break the seal of this shit I'm saying. I'm not even stopping to acknowledge that your voice is talking. I got earphones on, nigga. I can hear you. I can hear you talking, nigga. I can hear you talking. I can hear you trying to say, well, hold on, I'm saying something, little nigga. Respectfully, too, because I like what you're doing over there. But you ain't got the kind of rank and respect to stop my conversation, young nigga. You ain't having that kind of juice.
The politicians in California.
First,
Gavin Newsom set that up. I'm sorry. Hey, Gavin Newsom put y'all in that position. I would be mad about governor.
Now, let's zoom out a little bit because I think it's even more important. And again, of course, we're having fun on the stream. I need everyone to hit like and hit share, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, whatever you want. If y'all want me to continue to do these, I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna do a real stream in the morning. I'm coming with game early in the morning, talking about the Elliott and Cameron thing. We're gonna watch the debate, and I got 3 more topics. So whoever gotta work or whatever y'all gotta do in the morning, I'm gonna be there for y'all in the morning, right? So, and I'm gonna be really locked in. Today it's a chill stream. We just reacting to a few things, but you have to hit like and share. It don't cost you nothing, and it's costing me my time. Time is my inventory for me to sit here and try to entertain y'all, speak with y'all, for y'all to be involved with me. I appreciate, but always remember your contribution is watching, liking, subbing, sharing. Watching, liking, subbing, sharing. Watching, liking, subbing. Yeah, now that's, you dig? So always remember that, right? But back to this.
Cool. That's his problem. But I'm saying you got to be more.
Y'all voted for him. What you mean that's his problem? Y'all voted for him. Y'all vote for him.
You black first, bro. You got to have a little more taste about what you're doing, bro. You a black man.
Yeah, no, I'm a
you
black.
Act like the white niggas.
I'm
that
a
shit ain't fly, bro.
Wait, I'm a black man. But if y'all put somebody in power to put y'all in that position, I'm sorry.
Hold on. Listen.
No, he's talking about the initial thing.
The people,
nobody to the people for what you said you didn't care about LA when it came down to the fires, people losing their lives. These ain't the government.
Okay, that was the conversation I was having. Let's zoom out and pay attention to what's happening. So they're holding academics accountable because he said some disparaging things about the people that's been evacuated in LA and that's lost their homes. Before we move any further, I want to do the right thing and send my condolences and my prayers and my thoughts to the people that's in LA that's been devastated by the disasters of the fires that took the West Coast by storm, right? As we are having an entertainment stream, I do want to hold myself accountable and not be negligent with my platform and play anytime when people have had loss of life and loss of the things that they worked their entire life for, right? I do recognize that this community and a lot of the communities affected have been those of people that, are of a certain income and ilk, but that does not take the place of them losing their belongings. So I want to start there, but they're holding academics accountable for something on his platform in front of his audience. Now, what if his audience didn't know he said that? What if the people in his stream don't even know he said that? So now I'm in front of your audience telling your audience, yo, this nigga said something about the West Coast. I know it's some West Coast people in this audience. I know y'all got family on the West Coast. I know somebody listening to this nigga. And listen, I can't say they wrong for doing that, because if they from the West Coast and you said that, yo, maybe they want to ring the bell on, yo, this who y'all got running around with this bullshit. Maybe they want to ring the bell. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is academics is negligent. Academics is, to me, it don't seem like he's understanding what the fuck is going on. Or he looking at it like we look at it now. The content is content. Because in 2025, I got to do more content. I got to let the content, because sometimes, even with Pimpin' Ken, right? He had to tell me, like, Lone, it ain't no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't looking at you like you're an elder, bro. I don't look at you like it's no disrespect. I don't even view it that way. But there was a second where he said something. I'm like, yo, hey, hold on. Like, we finna cut the cameras right quick, because is this you being serious? Benzino, it happened. Like, hey, bro, like you ain't, like, is you really upset? Y'all niggas getting upset because I don't agree, or I don't let you niggas just say anything? If you haven't seen that Benzino interview I just dropped, go watch that. It's a very good interview. Benzino is a man. He stand on his business, but you know how I am. You know I don't pussyfoot around. I'm dealing with information. I'm one of the highest level of niggas that's ever walked the earth. Like, I come out the slums to this shit. Like, so I'm one of the guys that's read enough books to not be bamboozled. You niggas can't fuck with me. Right? And so when we get in a room and you try to bamboozle me, it ain't gonna happen. Now, could I be wrong? Yeah. And will I accept new information? Of course. Shall we proceed? Yeah. Yeah. After nigga prove me wrong, give me some new. Shall we proceed? Yeah, we players, my nigga. If it's information on the floor, let's pick it up.
This ain't the people. This is literally the people of Los Angeles. The people that watch. Support your platform too. They lost their houses. You know what I mean?
Right, bro. Like, nah, bro. That's it, bro. I got real homies that don't have nowhere to live right now. Like right this second, bro. Like right now. Black men, black family. You know what I'm saying? Like
start with that just so people can hear that you actually got a soul.
And then we can go to the music shit because I can't wait.
Hold on. So I've been trying to address it. As I said, for the people who are actually affected, of course I care about those people. I still believe, with all due respect, and I know y'all live there, California's a shithole, politically and everywhere else. It's the reason why every tech company's left there. It's the reason why Donald Trump is back in office, because all of the things that really affect you guys, that what's going on now, is people have said they're not with it. Now, granted, I don't want a black man to lose their house, to be homeless. No. So I'll say that like unequivocally, right? I don't want somebody who is African-American or somebody who is, from an inner city to lose their home. But California, what y'all don't, maybe because y'all can't see the forest from the trees, everybody looks at California as that's been exactly what's been wrong with the entire nation, from politics to everywhere else. This is why you're seeing the weak policies, the weak politicians, and all of the weak shit happening where people are getting robbed all the time. You have all these governors who can't even prevent. They could have done easy legislature to make sure that the whole place ain't burning down.
We are black. We are black. We are black. We are black in the United States, bro. I know you came over here when you was pretty young from Jamaica, bro. Every last state is the same to black people in this country. Stop talking about these crackers, man. What are you doing?
Hold on.
We don't care about no motherfucking Trump. We don't care about no motherfucking Gavin Newsom. We don't care about no
politicians. You have to care.
We talk about people.
No, but you have to care.
Don't start preaching that punk ass. Just listen, Act. Don't start preaching that punk ass cracker shit to us, bro. We not on that time. You know what type of time we on, dog. We talking about the people.
Okay,
we not talking about that. I don't want to talk about politicians. I don't care about none of these people that run this state, this city. I don't care about none of those people.
You want change.
I'm talking about the actual people.
I'm sending my empathy.
It's not about change, though. Act, it's about you being more responsible, because people do look for you to be a reasonable voice, and sometimes you get out of hand. And it's because you just don't have consequence. But I'm saying, as a man, bro, you should actually be okay with apologizing to people.
No. As I said, I have the empathy for the people, but I think California is a broken place.
It starts with, hey, I'm sorry. I care about your plight. I have an issue with the white people running the government.
Well, here's the thing.
You feel me? Like, you having two different conversations. You a hip hop nigga. Even if you're not a hip hop nigga, you cover hip hop.
Wait.
So you know who you're talking to. We ain't talking about no Gavin Newsom on your site. We don't go to your site for no Gavin Newsom. We don't go to your stream for Gavin Newsom. We don't care about none of these politicians on your stream.
You're putting out just ignorance at this point, because you're saying, well, we don't care about. Listen, I'm sorry, my brother. I live in America. If you think, you think about, listen, I've covered every inner city. I've covered every inner city in America. The majority of the reason why we see crime, this and third, is because of who's running the shit. So when you're saying,
no, it's not, Act. It don't matter which person is running the shit, Act. It don't matter which one of these white people running this shit. It's going to be the same thing for black people that been here, Act.
That's not true. That's not true. Again,
it is true, Act. And you don't believe in systemic racism because you're not from here.
So now, so now you're calling these California fires that I've looked on the news, and it seems to be affecting more affluent neighborhoods than more inner cities. You're saying that this is a racism thing. Come on, bro, stop it, man.
I'm not saying this.
Nobody ever said that was right.
I'm not agreeing.
We said you should say sorry for saying fuck the politics. You running around in circles, bro.
No, you're trying to go an apology.
They didn't take it the wrong way. He said it how he meant it.
You're trying to solicit an apology. As I said, and I'm gonna continue to say what I mean.
He's not gonna apologize. There's one thing. He's not gonna. They gonna press him, but they understand that even if he don't apologize, the record will reflect this. The record will reflect this, and I'll get to this later, because there's a powerhouse that I believe has taken a couple shots, and they have seemed like they have not affected him. But I think that he's going to pay a grave price here soon when this next blow comes, and we'll tell you why, because I got someone's lawyer who I have an interview dropping very soon. I don't want to let the cat out the bag, because I think people think I'm sitting down, I'm resting, I ain't doing interviews. But I got some things coming. Y'all just stay locked in with me. Y'all know how I get.
People, especially people of color, if they're affected by this, I have the empathy and the utmost support to them. But California is a broken, irreplaceable, broken place. And honestly, everything we see there, I understand why it's happening. Not that I want it to happen, but it's a place that at this point.
Nigga, cuz I told you.
So okay. Does your opinion stem from the life that's been lost in the rap community because of LA?
Say again? No.
Possibly.
Does your opinion stem from the lives that have been lost from the rap community that happen in LA?
No, I'm telling y'all about a place that I've seen that when we think about anything, and that has nothing to do with rap. I've just looked at California. Like, for example, if we look at just how
you are only
Let me
nobody wants play this.
Yeah.
I could quote y'all stats and y'all be probably like, oh no, let's just talk about the black man. Why is everybody moving out of California? It's a shithole, bro. I'm sorry. I know you live there. It's a shithole. That's not the dope place. I'm sorry. Why people moving out of California? Everybody's leaving California at a record rate. Why?
Because it's expensive.
Costs a lot, bro.
Because Cali be
pricey, brother.
They're not talking Cali, bro.
Costs a lot of stuff.
Man, some of my best partners was robbing niggas from New York.
Hold on.
Like, what are you talking about?
Hold on. By the way, this is a Cali conversation.
Like that.
Hold on,
That's what we're.
No.
That's what we.
Wait. By the way, this is a Cali conversation too.
Y'all be extorting niggas, y'all game bangers and shit.
No, hold on.
The level of disrespect, man. He can't even talk. I don't know why he think the mute button don't work. You think they gonna DP him? I've been unmuted them niggas. I'm talking to y'all. Yo, let me explain something to y'all on this side. Nobody never come over here in our community and take over this right here. Nobody, you hear me? I don't give a fuck if it's Donald Trump. Nobody get to come over here and just run over the production of the show. It's like, yo, my audience can't even hear what's going on. Y'all niggas is packing me out. Let me deal with y'all. Let me deal with this point by point. It's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? He's saying this, you saying that. They talking about the fire. He talking about LeBron. Whoa. I just swerved in that corner. Whoa. You feel me?
Cali conversation. Hold on, this is a Cali conversation.
Listen,
I'm not.
You're talking to a non-gang member right now, so this makes no fucking sense, bro.
Wait.
I don't gangbang, man. So that's crazy, and I have not yet to be extorted. So that's cap.
Yeah, hold on.
I think y'all come out here and y'all just think y'all bigger than the program, and that's when a lot of things change. I don't ever go to anybody's city, anybody's culture, anything with disdain and disrespect and bad taste in my mouth the minute I get there. I don't do it. I don't go to Atlanta and be like, man, you country ass niggas sounding like that. Why y'all talking to me like that? I don't go to New York like, man, these dumbass trash all over the place. Why the fuck? I don't do any of that. I go there and it's love. Like, damn, what y'all eat? What y'all fuck with out here? What y'all listening to? What music y'all fucking with? Put me onto that. With us, with us, bro, it's like, let's shit on it before we love it. Now, for a nigga that ain't been out here in 2 years, you talking a lot. Because this city has changed a lot in 2 years. We have the community now. That's a media platform. We have
okay.
A lot of different things that's happened. Yes, Kendrick led. He is the leader of the brigade.
Yeah, me and Glasses, we working on Charlemagne finna put that together soon.
That is destroying you niggas right now, currently. But with that platform, he decided to.
Hey, let me let y'all know something. I might not keep this stream up. I don't know, because again, I like to interact with y'all, especially my people on Patreon. Like, I like to live interact with y'all. I might take it down. Because again, I'm coming back in the morning, high power, like, you know. But let me let y'all in on something that niggas don't know. Just between us. I'm about to be back on the Brilliant Idiots, y'all. Remember last time I was on the Brilliant Idiots, it made nigga got mad. I'm talking about, bro. My last appearance on the Brilliant Idiots made ripples through the culture. And between me and y'all, my next one gonna be even crazier. Just hold on. Y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be something that you wouldn't even thought you would have saw happen on Idiots with Loon very, very soon. Pay attention.
And has all of us. We all tripled up our price after that from him whooping on bro. So to say that it's not happening is crazy. Like, it's even to the fact where, like, this even conversation can take place. It's because the West Coast is so popping. Bro, if we didn't have nothing to bring to your platform, you wouldn't be fucking talking to us right now, nigga. So let's be real. Let's stop. Let's stop with all of the well, we don't even look at y'all like this. All right, well, I can say the same thing. I don't see shit over there. But that doesn't mean it's not real. That don't mean it ain't crack in New York and this artist that's going crazy just because I don't know about it or just because it doesn't look typical to what I think New York should look like.
You ain't been there 2 years.
Yeah, I was there 6 months ago and I'm like, oh, I love that y'all got new energy and new shit. Y'all reciprocate that shit, bro. When it go bad, y'all be like, y'all gangbanging and yo this and that. No, y'all be talking crazy on these fucking streams. Then we finally catch y'all. It's like, what's happening?
California is the only place that y'all think that because y'all want a rap battle, y'all are on. It's not on. Y'all not on. I'm sorry. Like, I'm telling you, not like With other than Kendrick, we look in California like we love watching the pop out. Everybody in the pop out, we're like,
when you say we, who are you speaking for? Who are you speaking on behalf of? When you say we, who are you speaking on behalf of?
When I'm speaking on behalf of Houston, Atlanta, Florida, Detroit, Chicago, New York. Everybody looking at LA the same.
What? You just say I watch your stream.
You speaking on behalf of Houston?
How do you know what's going on in Houston?
On behalf of Atlanta.
LA music don't get played nowhere else but LA, bro. I don't know why y'all
in 2024, the West Coast sold more than everybody.
Bro, LA music don't get played other than Kendrick.
And we're not gonna count Tyler. What the fuck?
They drowning that boy, man. They drowning that boy. Hey,
yo, listen.
Hey, West Coast, this is what academics thinks about you right now. Y'all listening, y'all tune in.
No, y'all
academics
personalize
think you're a shithole. He don't fuck with us. You know what I mean? So stop supporting us.
Crazy.
Yo,
that ain't how he feels for real.
That's not it.
Somebody told him to do that, man.
Hey, nigga, don't just go to no jumper, nigga. Come to LA, nigga. Mingle, nigga.
Wait. Y'all personalize it. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, let me ask y'all, especially y'all on Patreon and the YouTube members, subscribers that's here. Should I do a West Coast run? Because they all done called me. You know, I'm in contact with all of them. Should I do a little West Coast run and touch down over there and do a couple pods or what?
To tell you what anybody outside of LA would discuss
because you know I went out there, I done Symbol, I got with E40 and I got with La Russell. And who else I got with? I think one more person when I was out there, but I didn't tap in with none of the pods. But I could have went and done, you know, any of them shows, you know what I'm saying? And get some chemistry with them dudes. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see that.
In terms of a musical landscape, nobody is discussing LA outside of Kendrick, bro. I promise you. I know y'all live there and it seems lit.
No, because you don't go nowhere.
Do a poll then.
I do
a poll if you want, all right? The thing is, it's all cap. These are opinions, bro. He's in a. The thing is,
name another artist.
Act is entertaining. He has a great. He can speak well, right? So he'll confuse you guys. But you're thinking opinion is an actual fact.
All right, hold on.
Fucking cap, You can't tell me. You can't say what's getting played in Houston, bro. You can't say what's getting played in Seattle. You can't tell me what's getting played.
Bro, Atlanta. Yo, hold on. Yo, you see the thing is, even though I'm in Jersey, I get it in New York niggas too. Atlanta runs everything. Atlanta and the South still runs everything.
You don't go to Atlanta like that, dog.
What?
It's crazy to hear him say that while he is helping devalue the South. He's helped people amplify what hate is there on Lil Baby. He spoke bad about J. Cole when it comes to the big three and all of that. You know, I speak so loud about Future and them that like they gotta respect Future, and then the numbers speak for themselves. And Drake needed him. Savage he has a relationship with, but them dudes are effectively trying to stomp the South out, but then use us when they gotta argue against the West Coast. Who do you support from the South? I'll wait.
Bro, Atlanta music is played in New York more than New York music. What are you talking about? Atlanta music still is the king. Yo, Atlanta music's the king.
Bro, the homie Doc is a cold nigga. He fucked bro up so bad that they mad at all of us. Everybody gets it.
Yo,
that fucking shit hole that raised that fucker.
Yo, hold on.
I ain't like it because I be scared.
Yo, just to put in perspective.
I be scared because you know be gangbangers and extortionists.
Wait. Yo, just to put in perspective. Even when Drake was at his peak, if someone said that Toronto was running hip hop, we would laugh at them. Like Toronto's never ran hip hop. You love Toronto, they never ran hip hop.
Now let me say this too, right? While you know I'm having fun with the stream and saying, yo, they sunning academics. On the other side, those boys are running a show. So the reason why they do have those three mics is because they're effectively running a show. Now Ack is on the phone, so they are still doing what they're doing. You know, so you will hear them sometimes in this conversation start even talking to each other, like disregarding that he's even a part of it.
One rapper.
Who is we? You don't hang with enough weed.
Kendrick is one rapper. Kendrick is one rapper. Drake is one rapper. The region of West Coast Cali is not all like
It's not the same. Not the same. One guy represents a culture. Another guy represents.
Who would you say culturally right now runs hip hop as far as the region?
Still Atlanta. It's been Atlanta for like 10 years.
Why? It's just not even important. That's just a ridiculous.
Yo, Future outsold Kendrick.
Your whole shit was built off of one person.
Future outsold Kendrick.
Somebody you love last year.
Yo, we could name
who's outselling Kendrick.
Future outsold Kendrick.
Look, I don't want to. Look, I don't think it even matter. I'm just saying, don't let that whooping get you that mad, bro, to where you just saying crazy.
No,
Is no face platinum yet?
Yo, hold on.
Is no face platinum yet?
I don't know.
Is no face platinum yet?
So I don't know if it's
right.
Wait, hold on.
Hey man, what we talking about right now, bro? Like, what we talking about? We keep talking about what somebody did and all this shit, man.
Are y'all asking a rhetorical question or you want to answer? Because I can give you the answer. If you ask if No Face is platinum,
push the line with it.
Hold on. If you're asking if No Face is platinum, technically by the numbers it is. Does his label file for a certification from RIAA? I don't know. Here's my problem. Y'all think that this is a Drake thing. Forget Drake. What I'm saying is that I'll concede to y'all.
You can't. That's the problem, Mac. You can't.
Wait, hold on.
Let me hear him, G.
You slandering the basketball player you don't know because of this nigga.
Wait, hold on. I'll concede to y'all.
That's the point.
He's got a kid on his wife. That real like this.
I'll concede to y'all if y'all want. I'll concede to y'all if y'all want to say Kendrick got it. Cool. Here's what I'm trying to say.
Because the whole world saw us do it.
All right, bro. We're not arguing about that.
We saw him use Future and Atlanta nigga to start beef.
Oh shit! God damn.
Yo, hold on.
It's not. That stuff don't even matter.
Nah, you gotta.
Yo, for my people, I'll be wanting y'all to call these niggas out when you hear my talking points. Like when you hear them remix my shit, y'all gotta call these niggas out. Because they all listen, they all copy, they all watching. Trust me when I tell you this. Like, I know this on good faith. I know for a fact all of these gentlemen watch me. Every one of these dudes that y'all think and act like that they don't know what. All of these gentlemen are meticulous. They pay attention to every little thing. And they remix a lot of shit, right? So I remember going on Big Facts. And I spoke to them about, yo, dog, I'm just not finding out what Reddit does and how influential they are in talking points for a lot of these people on podcasts. I had no idea, right? I'm still raw dogging this shit. I'm still sitting down with my opinions and just giving you what I think. And like these niggas is going on Reddit and seeing what people are talking about. And why did that make a light go off in my head? It's not because they took it and it was just an easy transition to make it a conversation. What I noticed was it came with a built-in fan base, right? So what they would do is understand that it's thousands of people in this Reddit that has this opinion, but they'll never make a video. These people never talk anywhere but on this little Reddit shit. But when you take that conversation and put it on YouTube, and then someone shares it in that Reddit because they say, oh, this is what we were just talking. Bro, I figured out their whole little, man, I said, that's pretty swift. Now I had to give it up to them. That's pretty swift. Like they was finding little hacks in the system. I said, oh, that's why they are beating us. Like, especially us coming from out there, like you think you just got some gains, so you just coming, yo, I'm just raw dogging this thing. I done got fought like that. But I'm telling you, it's technique that gets you to that next level. We'll talk about that on Patreon.
That nigga, he used an Atlanta nigga to start to pop it off.
Nothing, nigga. What are you talking about?
No, they're not on Act platform. They're running their own platform. So when I said those gentlemen, for anybody that didn't catch what I meant, when I said those gentlemen are talking on these kind of mics, they have their own platform that they're running. So they call in on a device like a roadcaster, but they're all talking through their mics and with headphones on. So they're running this show over here. Ack is on the phone, but at certain points, they ignore the fact that he's even on the phone, and us three is just going, fuck what he's saying, but then we'll grab him back in because he has the large audience that's just sitting there listening.
I need what you doing right now.
Rush out.
Man, let G keep doing the Cowboys thing. Hit it.
Hit with the Cowboys, G.
This shit crazy, bro. Like you just talking about a bunch of people that lost their shit because I'm just.
That nigga soothing as fuck with this delivery. I'm fuck with this.
I always thought I would talk to Cuz in person. I would never have this conversation on no stream because it's just dumb. The point is, we ain't got to talk about to defend the position of the West because I just dumb. Yeah, you see what niggas do. You see what the culture do. You see what happens when the culture come together.
We're still talking about Kendrick,
shit
though.
over.
Yo, my only
I've never seen something. We get so much hate for standing with somebody that we fuck with.
No, it's okay.
Like I've never seen this ever. Like this is crazy.
Yo,
like we're championing the guy that for our section. Like, this is kind of crazy.
Wait, hold on. You guys are misinterpreting what I'm saying. Okay.
Hey, who was that? He was funny, whoever that was. Hold on. Yo, you guys. Who was that?
There's no way to hear him.
That was funny. Go ahead, bro. I was heard somebody doing like a fake cry. That was funny.
Next time, look. Come on, actors. Just speak for Houston and Atlanta right now. Nigga, let's go.
Wait. Oh, yeah. You guys hear me now or no?
Yeah, we can. All
right. Okay. So here's what I'm saying. I feel like y'all trying to put us or put me in this like Drake thing. Like, all right, cool, bro. I'm conceding all of that.
Put you in there, right?
All right, no. When I speak on the West Coast, I'm seeing the West Coast acting like one rapper supposedly getting the better of one rapper means the whole coast is on.
He didn't get the better. He destroyed him.
All right,
he getting the better.
That nigga destroyed that.
Getting the better is crazy.
It wasn't close, cuz it wasn't close.
You feel that battle was close?
Wait, hold on. But y'all don't want to continue the conversation. Okay, I'm giving y'all that. What I'm saying is that
no,
let him finish. Let me hear what I got to say.
Show me the other proof that tells me that the West Coast has increased in status or anything else. There ain't no West Coast artist, and I know. I guess you could say Tyler. The West Coast don't got shit going on. Let's be honest. What are y'all talking about?
Why you keep saying? I guess you could say Tyler. He's on the West Coast. He's from Hawthorne, California. What do you mean?
West Coast artists just got
brother.
West Coast artists just got a deal for $8 million today.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on.
Shout out to
All right, hold on. Well, we're talking about if we're gonna talk about say Drake, right?
Number one, that Leandro Ball. What's that nigga name? Leangelo Ball. That deal is not real, man. That deal is not real. And I hate to say that. I'm not a hater. I think the song is okay. It's a cool little bop. That is not a real deal. Let's be clear. And we'll talk about that on Patreon.
Use an example. If we're going to say Drake, whatever with Toronto, we wouldn't bring up The Weeknd. The Weeknd's a pop artist. It's different. Like we would need to see a rap scene there, right? All respect to Tyler. I do know he raps amazing as well. But what I'm saying is that West Coast like vibe that people or anyone wants to act like is on, it's just not on. Kendrick's the top artist right now. Facts. I'm giving y'all that. But other than that, y'all can't name nobody other than Kendrick. So when I hear West Coast,
you named Tyler.
That's man, Tyler the Creator. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Bro, that's like me naming Nicki Minaj from New York. That's like me naming Nicki Minaj.
See that sound on the Super Bowl.
And then Doechii and SZA are signed to Top, which is
bro, R&B. First of all, SZA's R&B.
From here as well.
SZA is R&B. How much did Doechii sell? How much did Doechii sell?
You have the weapon. It's a and then Vince Staples had a TV show. Vince Staples had a TV show this year on Netflix. He just got another. Like I really think you're going to this. You're going to what bought streams. You're going to what bought streams and things like that are going on. We're talking about just Ty Dolla $ign went fucking #1 twice this year.
Kanye bro.
Like what the fuck are we talking about right now, bro?
Kanye bro. Hold on. We've never cared about a Ty Dolla $ign album before this year, before Kanye. Come on, let's stop with
it. Don't matter.
But you care about it. It went #1.
It don't matter.
About
you care now.
You talking about before? Oh no.
Lefty gunplay.
Stay tuned. Where else?
No, by the way, I agree with that. Hold on.
Yo,
whoever who said that. Yo, whoever who said that.
Sorry, but shout out to these guys.
Hip hop is in a different point.
I'm not going to die on that hill, but I'm going to say this. There's way less. I know a lot of LA artists that I know don't have notoriety on the East Coast. That's just a fair point, but there's a lot more East Coast artists that are known on the West Coast.
And by the way,
wait.
Just to crystallize what I've said.
Wait. Hold up. That's who, bro? Like who? How can y'all over there tell us what we listen to over here?
To be honest, though, we don't have to do semantics and do the he say she said. We can just look at charts like this. Nielsen. We can look at.
Wait. You talking about the charts that? You talking about the chart? Hold on. Wait, hold on, everybody. Hold on. You talking about the charts that Drake is suing because he said that y'all can manipulate him?
Yeah, you're not talking to act right now.
We getting lost in all of this shit right now. I don't know who I'm talking to. My apologies, though, if I said the wrong thing.
Well, I don't know if Drake actually said that. Did Drake say that you can manipulate the charts? He said you can manipulate streams and Spotify, but the charts. But I guess if you can manipulate the streams, you can manipulate the charts because the streams do count towards the charts. So I guess in a roundabout way, that does make sense.
Whole bunch of brand new West Coast artists hit Billboard over this album.
One time, 80 one time for 1 week.
But how many people?
Hey, by the way, I love Lefty Gunplay, but I don't think I've seen him on the charts since. Have y'all? Hello.
Stay tuned.
Hello. Oh no,
Lefty Gunplay.
Stay tuned.
Tuesday to Tuesday.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That's a fair thing to say that. Like, there's more.
Who get Larry's?
There's more.
You guys didn't know nothing about, and they about to get plaques.
Yeah, he already got his.
Yo. But again,
what new East Coast people? What new people right now that we talking about the numbers that's popping right now that you think is more than the LA niggas right now?
Hold on.
Who on the East? Who in the South? That's brand new right now that can hold a candle to what the fuck our niggas got going on. What do East Coast nigga with number 2 on Billboard? Number 6 on Billboard. Number 8 on Billboard. Number 9 on Billboard.
Because it was assisted by Kendrick Lamar. I think Honcho hotter than all them niggas in the West Coast if it's not Kendrick.
Well, guess what? Maybe y'all should start assisting them niggas because it's butt. We don't hear none of that shit. Maybe y'all should get them old niggas over there to start assisting. Maybe y'all need to figure out who the fuck the one is so he can start telling us about the 2, 3, 4, 5s, and 6s. Because right now, Nicki Minaj is the fucking king of New York music right now.
Let's be clear. He's not talking about the South. He's talking about East Coast.
Yeah. Okay. Unless Jay-Z and Nas feel like fucking rapping again, ain't shit else shaking over that motherfucker.
What about
other than Honcho? Wait, give us somebody from the East Coast. Give us somebody from the East Coast. Give us somebody from the East Coast.
Who y'all got over there that's outperforming Boston Richie?
Yeah, y'all put some links in the comments on YouTube. What y'all want me to react to? Send me another video.
Who the fuck is the snitch? Hey, bro, what are we doing? Hey, we doing right now?
Speaking of Boston Richie, I'm supposed to have an interview with him tomorrow. You know, his team fuck with me, right? His team, they fuck with me, and he fuck with me. But I think he might be a little shaky about like, yo, dude might press me, man. He might ask me some shit. And I'm like, that's what I don't want in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I want these niggas to come have a conversation. Don't be spooked out or don't have your team spooked out about having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go have a conversation with everybody else and talk about whatever allegations is against you. But, you know, people know they can't tell me what to talk about. So it's like, I don't know. When I'm speaking to his team, it's just like, I'm feeling like, yo, is they like spooked that I'm gonna ask him about some allegations or something? Like, if it's a weird feeling. It may happen, it may not. You know what I'm saying? But if it don't, I'm definitely gonna come to y'all with a deep dive on Boston Richie and why it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, you know, we just kind of waiting in the wing to see what is going on. You know what I mean? And I'll report to y'all about that ASAP.
What we doing right now? Hey man, what we doing? Hey bro,
No, Boston Richie brought up. I'm sorry, one of them niggas brought up Boston Richie from the South. Again, I want to be clear for those just watching or just entered that there's 5 people on the mic on the other side. Academics is on this side, and that's what we're viewing, right? But there's 5 individuals that have mics on the other side. So there's random outbursts from people because they're running their own show on that side. So they're having conversation to entertain their fans while having academics also on the line. But someone brought up Boston Richie from being from the South, and one of them dudes brought up that he's a snitch.
What? Are you serious?
That's deflection, brother.
Yo,
no, that's not deflection.
All right,
that's not something I want to listen to because I don't listen to guys when shit get hot. They act different. So that means I can't listen to what they rap about.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. With all due respect, I think Cash Cobain hotter than like 90% of the younger West Coast artists. I'm sorry, he got a little movement.
Think. That's a key word. Is think. That's not a fact. That's your thoughts. You are entitled to them.
We can look it up in a minute. I'm pretty sure the numbers will.
So what you have right now is academics Googling artists. I just want y'all to be clear. And again, context clues is important. We're having fun on the stream, so I don't want to get all gamed up and gamed that. Right? We just reacting to a video, but he's Googling artists at this point, trying to make his argument.
Would quantify that? No.
Oh, are you talking about that London sound and shit, right?
All right, okay. And this is what I was saying about Atlanta. This is what I was saying about Atlanta. Ken Carson hotter than Ken Carson hotter than everybody on
New York, East Coast, everybody just regain your culture, man. I want y'all to grab y'all culture back, bro. Because look what's happening right now. You got a bunch of gumbo pot shit going on where I don't even know where people are from when I press play. I don't even know what's going on because I don't know. Y'all, you just
again, they're back talking about the East Coast. I just want y'all to be clear.
I'm the hottest guy, and that shit sounds like London drill music.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like EBK J-Bo.
No, that's not true at all.
EBK J-Bo is fire.
Joey Badass is one of my favorite guys. Joey Badass is fucking super fire. He's fire. Joey's fire. Yeah, he's fire. He's fire. He goes.
Wait, what do y'all think
And
about
he's
his
a good dude.
freestyle? What do y'all think about his freestyle? Because he was basically saying there's a
I
lot
thought it
of
was
West
Someone find that video on Jimmy Butler and his child support situation. Let's talk about that.
Coast dick licking.
I thought it was dope. It was a great play. It was a great. Hold on, wait, let me finish. It was a great play on Jay-Z's line for Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
Another one of my favorite albums. He was showing homage. He was doing what he was doing. And again, Joey called. He called us over here to let us know that it was no smoke because you know why he has respect.
Oh, we got the
we love it. Keep going. Keep rapping, bro. Like we're not looking to trip and all of that shit. But that's a Jay-Z line he recited.
Who would you say is the hardest artist out of the West Coast that's not Kendrick?
Tyler.
Other than Tyler.
Hold on.
I agree with
Mozzie
bro, it's so many. It's
Hey,
bro.
Hold on. Yo, let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick. And this is my only thing with the West Coast, right? When first of all, the West Coast is such a big region. I don't think y'all need the whole country. I think y'all could be self-contained. When I say that, yo, on not necessarily the East, but maybe I'm speaking out of turn for the West or the South. When I say like the West isn't
100%.
as relevant to those regions, I would hope the people on the West would say, all right, we gonna get our music there because these artists I'm talking about on the West, they're not unsuccessful, they're self-contained. But a lot of times West Coast, anytime we're talking to people from the West Coast, just because y'all are valid on the West, y'all just say fuck the rest of the country. So that's why when y'all be like, we're back.
Same thing y'all do. The same thing y'all do.
No, hell
it's no different.
Hell
it's the exact same thing.
Yo, Brooklyn drill. Brooklyn drill for the most part stayed in Brooklyn.
Don't say that though. You can't even say that.
Brooklyn drill for the most part stayed in Brooklyn.
Nobody in the South is listening to Brooklyn drill.
You're right. No, I agree. No, I agree. I agree.
Hey, he knows what they listen to in Houston for sure. He knows what they listen to in Houston. They know they're not listening to Brooklyn drill.
No, hear what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that I don't think people in New York take that offensive. They'll be like, yo, y'all hot here, but y'all not hot in the rest of the country. The thing is, when niggas hot in LA or hot on the West, they think they hot everywhere, and people really be looking at y'all like, we've never heard of y'all, ever.
People. Who are these people? I just want to know.
Everybody not in the West.
I just want to know who they are.
People, man.
I just want to know who they are. Who's they?
Everybody not in the West is like,
what people these people are, man.
Talking about,
West, niggas down south don't know, but because we're on the East
But that go both ways though. It's niggas down south and we don't know. It's niggas down south and we don't know.
Man, there's so much music. It's tough to know everybody right now, bro. It's just
that's artists and they got their regional music. What we talking about right now when we got a moment? That nigga Doc about to do the fucking Super Bowl. Like
when I listen to Good Kid, Mad City, and I heard
when
I listened to Good Kid, Mad City, and I saw them niggas looking up to Jeezy for inspiration in Good Kid, Mad City, I knew there was a disconnect.
Hey, who's your favorite rapper?
Yeah, that means we show love. We show love.
Jeezy ain't even that respected where he's from.
Yeah, we listen. We listen.
People look at him like he's like, come on.
Now we listen to everybody that make it over here.
Yo, again, maybe I'm speaking for too many people. And again, I definitely said I wasn't going to apologize for whatever I was going to, which was trying to give an apologize for. But I'll say this, I'll clarify. We do love the West Coast, but y'all inflated sense of self right now, where y'all.
I want to bring some of y'all up on this topic before we close that. If y'all want to come up, put something in the comments. Let me know where y'all at so I can put the link. What platform y'all on? Just put a 1 in the comments or something, and I'll put the link in the comments. But like I said, we'll be back in the morning, man, with a stream produced. I think I got about 6 topics I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna come in hot. But again, I think for the most part, man, Drake in the lawsuit, it's a bad look to sue for defamation, for a rap battle, to cite all of those lyrics. I do understand violence has took place. Sometimes they go along with the game. And it's unfortunate too, that we live in such a barbaric state in this culture. But sometimes, bro, like people been shot at radio stations. Niggas been beat up at concerts. Niggas been threw off stages. Chains took in front of millions. No lawsuit. I remember 50 Cent and them beat the dog shit out of somebody at the Summer Jam. Niggas been hit with chairs. Dudes been, bro, come on. Like, it's a lot happening behind this rap thing. I also don't like how his security is so lackluster. That's dangerous, if you ask me. It need to be a clear sign coming to this address, somebody gonna die. And I know that sound violent, but that's just a necessary evil, man. That's where your family is. It's understood with me, like, you know, you come here, you die, bro. You come into Drake house and you digging some shit with your hand and a nigga escort you out. It sounds wild to me. You know, but you know, in the event that people do not take these threats serious, I think that's why he's highlighting that, yo, this thing turned real. Tomorrow we'll get, you know, not even tomorrow, on the actual pod, we'll get to them whitelisting it and how they use the ecosystem and the infrastructure to push the record. We see that other record going through the ecosystem that I might swerve in the corner. Whoa. When you see all of those streamers react to it, all of these blogs posting it, that's what gets you a record deal. But if you come from outside of the industry and you don't go viral from someone that's in the industry and they green light it, that shit might cost $200,000 to get all of that coverage. It might cost you literally $200K to get all of that coverage on one song, and it might not even go. You see what I mean? Dude, shit actually went, but it's like, you gotta actually think, man, like, it's a lot of money that if you come from outside of the industry. But dude is like, he was on Neon stream when he done it. Neon is a dude who streams on Kick that has a bunch of kids as his fan base. Bunch of quote unquote clippers. And so next thing you know, Lil Yachty making a video, this person making a video. That's, man, listen, if you have to pay for that in marketing, that's so much money. Some of these celebrities won't do favors for their own label mates, let alone some random person that's saying, yo, I'm dropping this old school song. I want you to put on a throwback jersey and an old do-rag and make a video to it and post it to your 8 million followers. And I want you to do it as well to your 4 million followers. And Drewski, they're going to take your old video, clip that up and put it, man, like, they work that record on socials, bro. We'll also get to on Patreon and on the podcast, there's a couple of execs in the game that's saying, yo, DJs are obsolete at this point. They're not needed. If you can work social media, they'll make the DJs play the record. So people are now prioritizing social media over DJs. DJs hold a special place in hip hop because they sleep in the clubs, the party, the atmosphere, where people create the moments that make the song stick out at. You see what I'm saying? So very interesting things, man, that we'll talk about tomorrow and on the pod that's going to come out top of the week. I appreciate everybody that's locked in with me. Go watch that Benzino episode, man. It's a really good episode. It just dropped. It's new. Talked about Coyle Ray, talked about 50, talked about Elliott Wilson, Double XL, of course, Eminem. Talked about a lot of different things, man. I really appreciate all of y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. I'm telling you, we coming in hot, fire in the morning. Today, I just chill with y'all, but in the morning, we coming hard. And that's on God and gang. I love y'all. It's Up There Podcast. I love y'all for sure, for sure. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. You hear me? Yes, Lord Entertainment. Come get a record deal.